So you know, 17 years you get in. What year did you get out?
I got out year 2021.
So when you get out, did you and Jeezy reconnect, or what happened from that point?
Yeah, we reconnect.
Okay, so y'all was on good terms.
Yeah, we reconnect.
Got you. So what went left? Like, how did it go left?
After I gave him the money.
Oh, so this is recent. This is Oh, okay. I'm thinking this is like past. Oh, this is some new money.
Nah, so he did a he did a show at the Atlanta Hawks game. So you know what I'm saying? Me and Boosie was there. So me and Boosie, you know what I'm saying? Me, Boosie, Isaiah, which is Young Thug manager, one of Young Thug right hand man. Me and Isaiah, we close. We from Macon.
Right.
And we try to keep the Macon shit together because it ain't nothing but a few of us that actually came from out of those trenches.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying, excelled and moved to Atlanta, moved to LA, wherever, and making a good life.
Right.
Most where we come from, them dead. Or them niggas in jail forever. You know what I'm saying? So to see a couple of us make it out, we embrace each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so we went to the game and go chop it up with Jeezy. So, cause Jeezy had been telling me for a while after I got out, yeah, bro, don't even worry. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. So, you know, I ain't get out looking for no handout from nobody.
Right.
Cause I'm a hustler. I get my own bread. I do everything on my own. So, but however, that's not to say that I wouldn't like somebody.
Right.
We all in this world. We all, I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying, what it is. And especially you started with somebody doing a certain thing and you successful and y'all done sat at the table and said, you know what I'm saying, when one of us get up, we're going to help pull another person up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That just, you don't owe me nothing, but you do owe the game, so to speak, you know, a certain type of loyalty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I ain't even go off that though. Like I said, we went to the Hawk game with him, you know what I'm saying? We chopped it up, boom. So I took 50,000 with me. And I was just really trying to see if the was going to accept the money from me. You see what I'm saying? After telling me for the whole while, yeah, man, you know, I'm gonna do this for you, I'm gonna do that for you, I'm gonna do that for you. You know how the nigga be selling dream. So now me and Boosie, Boosie and Jeezy, we in the motherfucking, in the dressing room. Boosie came to Jeezy and told him he wanted him to jump on the that new song he had did with Kodak Black.
Rocket Man. Oh, Rocket Man, yeah.
Rocket Man.
Like
See,
a Rocket
if you
Man.
listen to Rocket Man, G was talking about me in that song.
He was talking
about me. He said my homie just came home. He just did a dub. He asked me for a verse. I had to show him love.
Got you.
So he, you know, in that verse, you'll think he talking about, yeah, you
I
know,
did the verse for him.
He just gave me a verse.
Right.
But nah, I gave a nigga 50,000. And I told him, I was like, my nigga, you know, you say you gonna do some shit for me, but don't even worry about it. He give you 50K. You see what I'm saying?
Right. So now it's business. Like
now it's business.
Hey,
yeah,
all that free shit, I understand it's business. Here
fuck
it is.
That. I don't even
right.
So he like, bro, I can't believe you bring me all this money. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't need this money. I'm rich as shit, but bro, I tell you what, I'm just gonna donate it to my Streets Foundation. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm like, all right, cool. He got a foundation called Street Dreams.
Okay.
So I'm like, cool. So I give him the money. He like, bro, I'm gonna do you 2 verses. I'm gonna give you 2 videos. Just let me know where you want to do it. You want to start from scratch? Now he talking. Now the money got him talking. Yeah, my, you know what I'm saying, bro? You know you ain't have to do this. You might this, that, or other. So I give him the motherfucker. I give him the cash. So boom, you know, we hung out. We went to T.I. We went and chopped it up with T.I., kicked it with T.I. So he telling everybody, man, this is my man, this is my best friend, man. Y'all make sure y'all fuck with Gold. Whatever he do, support him. So time passed. He sent the verses to the song.
Okay.
So I'm like, shit, that's what's up.
Okay.
So now it's time to shoot a video. So, you know what I'm saying, he keep on spinning me for the video.
Right.
So I was like, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put out one of the songs. Put ads on it, you know, do the thing just so he can see that a nigga really grinding.
Yeah.
And the song that I'm working the record.
Right.
Then maybe he'll just, you know, come around and do the video.
Right. You was giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. So now I went to a show one day. Matter of fact, we was at the BET Awards. I'm in the second seat, right next to Uzi, behind Uzi Vert and JT them when they got into that little incident. So Jeezy, they happened.
Oh, you talking about when Jeezy? You talking about JT
Ice
and Uzi?
Spice, it was Uzi Vert and yeah. So I'm right there.
That's
I'm right there when the shit popped off. So I'm right behind.
Was he out of line?
Who?
Uzi. Did he deserve that?
I wasn't. I mean, you know, JT, she a Miami bitch, so she wild out real fast. You know what I'm saying? They had to get her up out of there.
Yeah.
But I don't really know what started it. I know it had something to do with the Ice Spice girl, you know what I'm saying? Because she was looking bad in the motherfucker right there.
Gotcha.
So I seen them, that shit go off. So they bring Jeezy right next to me in the seat. So now they sitting him right next to me. So I seen like the hating shit in this nigga. He like, man, how the f this nigga, I'm the trapper. I'm Mr. Trapper Die. I got platinum plat. And y'all see me right next to a who fresh out of prison type shit. So he got so upset. I could see in his face. He spoke to me like, you know, he was mad. Like, how the fuck this nigga get here without me?
That's crazy.
Type shit. So from that moment, I said, damn, this nigga really a hater. Cause if I see my who I started this shit with, who done did 17 years, who had the opportunity to tell on everything around him, but kept his my clothes, kept it solid, put 50 cash in my hand, I'ma embrace this. Like, we here.
Type shit. Like, you did that?
You doing this shit on your own, nigga, I gotta fuck with you.
Right.
Cause niggas be saying, oh yeah, I'm willing to help a nigga that's willing to help themselves. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you see a nigga that came all this far after serving damn near 20 in the pen with no handout, with nobody help. You supposed to be like, man, this nigga a real dog. I gotta fuck with this some kind of way. Instead, the got mad, told the people to move him somewhere, and I ain't even see him no more.
Right.
So I said, this is what kind of time the homie on. So I see that I'm seeing this shit now. So when I got ready to put out the song, guess what? The went and cleared the song to come out. So now,
he pulled an industry move because that's
industry. It's industry robbery.
Yeah, because they'll take the money. It's called the brown bag thing. They'll take the money, act like they're gonna fuck with you, and not get it cleared.
So now I can't do nothing with the song.
But did you call him and be like, yo, what?
When I called him, the number was changed. So now I can't do nothing with the song. So I called an assistant. His little gay ass assistant I called his little gay ass assistant and said, like, what's going on with dog? Tell dog I'm still ain't nobody to play with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he already know, like, I don't play game.
Right.
So I was laying on this shit, like, now hopefully he do the right thing.
Right, because in your mind, you probably, because you got love for him, you probably still like, maybe, let me.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So fast forward in time, a lot of people in this camp was calling me like, hey, bro, you know, dog gonna be over here tonight. He gonna be here, pull up on him, man. You know what I'm saying? Get you straight about that shit. I'm like, nah, man, I ain't gonna do that shit.
Right.
I'm gonna just, you know, give it some time.
Right.
So time passed, and I got a call from my brother. He was like, man, this shit happened the other week. He like, bro, I'm at MCK, a nightclub type restaurant in Atlanta. So I'm like, all right, I'm pulling up. So Jeezy wasn't there when he was there though. So by the time I got there, my brother had already left. So I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I walk into MCK and goddamn, long story short, I see Jeezy Ferrari parked in the back. I know he the only one in the city with his car. You see what I'm saying? Right. So I'm like, dog up in this bit. So, you know, I'm still on some chill shit. It ain't even, you know, it ain't that. I ain't come here for no. Right. I ain't trying to get no clout, cause nigga, if I would've came in this bitch for clout, I would've had my cameraman right there on spot, slapping the shit out this and putting that shit on TMZ. Right. You feel me? But I ain't come there for that. I came on some shit like, so when I go back there in the VIP section, where all the so-called rich niggas be, you know, they only got, exclusive, rights to go back there. Right. I go back there too, cause I know the owner. Right. So I see Jeezy. He over there in the cut, you know, sipping champagne and, you know, living a good life. So I'm like, damn, this is okay, cool. So I push up. I'm like, what's up, my nigga? Boom, he dapped me up. Man, what up, bro? So boom. So he was talking to somebody. Right. So I'm, you know, paying my respects and letting him finish the conversation he was having. So I sit there for like 15, 20 minutes, just on some humble shit, letting him, you know, talk. So I was really trying to get up out of there. So I look at my watch. I'm like, man, this nigga done let me sit here for 20 minutes. This trying me. So his security was there. Yeah. So one of the was talking to me like, man, you see that acting funny, man. He trying to avoid you. He ain't trying to talk to you, go. I'm like, oh yeah? I said, okay, well, check this out. So I tapped him on the shoulder, not Jeezy, the he was talking to. Yeah. So I said, hey, give me 1 minute, big dog. I said, hey, bro, let me holler at you. Just give me like 2 or 3 minutes of your time and I'm finna get up out of here.
Yeah.
Nigga tell me, he say, man, we talking big business over here, bro. This big business. I said, hold up. So you telling me my 50,000 ain't big business? Bro, this big business. Bro, I forgot this was Mr. Trapper Die. I forgot this was Young Jeezy, the rapper. All that shit went out the door. I immediately blanked the out. So you telling me my $50,000 ain't big business? I work hard and take real risks for my shit. Ain't no one in hell I'm finna let no play with me. I don't give a who. So get what I do. He was drinking out of the cup he was drinking out of. I grabbed that champagne cup, threw the look in his face and slapped the shit out of him. Bah! Bitch. He couldn't believe it. I know soon as he felt that shit, I said, man, this nigga Mill still on that bullshit, man. This nigga still don't give a f. And so all the scuffles and shit, all this shit, the security, you know, all this shit, he up to fire in the club.
Who?
Jeezy.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't, you know, I ain't even know. I ain't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause you know, truthfully, I was by myself.
Right.
And I ain't finna let no try me in no kind of way.
So you don't think that was like a little bit of a crash out mission just to go
I'm a crash out.
Gotcha.
I'm a crash out by my shit.
Gotcha.
My nigga, I did 17 and a half in prison amongst killer gorillas, rapists, and
yo, so you just standing on straight principle.
And the nigga ain't never took from me, man.
Right.
Nigga ain't never took a Roman noodle soup from me. So what the f I look like letting a nigga in the free world take anything from me, man. Yeah, it was a crash course.
Damn.
But I'm telling you, I blanked out. I ain't even know.
Right.
Cause I still got that making prison mentality.
Right.
Like when nigga put me in a box or don't f with me.
Right.
If you ain't ready to put me in no box, homie, don't f with me. Cause I ain't no industry.
Yeah.
You know, the industry, they feel like they can do anything to a nigga as long as they got their security and their crew, ain't shit gonna happen to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm not of that mentality. And I don't give a f about no talking about they gonna blackball me. I don't give a f. I never got no money out of the industry. I mean, out of the industry. So my money always came from the streets. So you can't blackball the streets.
Right.
You feel me?
It's harder. I feel like it's way harder to blackball now with all these independent platforms. Cause before it was like, you can't go on nothing. Now it got they independent.
Yeah, my team was like, man, you with you, man, Jeezy. Nigga, Jeezy pay my motherfucking money, nigga. I ain't letting no play with me.
So it's basically like, cause I was thinking like, you know how like you got a partner and you could have, it could be, man, that, but because y'all got some type of love, it could always get back somehow. So are you saying that this is just way too far, or is it just a misunderstanding?
Now, what I mean by that is this, man. I'm not gonna let no play with me, bro.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I don't hate the homie. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no shit like that. It just at that particular moment, homie, you disrespecting me and my paper.
Right.
If Jeezy would have been like, man, bro, just chill, we're gonna get to it. I got you, bro. You know, I would have kept it moving.
Right.
It would have gave me some type of hope. It would have been like some type of respect.
Yeah.
That at least he respected my money.
Facts.
He never had to pay me a day in his life. But don't make it blatant. Don't make it a blatant you about my paper.
Why do you feel like he came at it that way? That seems kind of wild. Like, because it seemed like y'all was on the same page. It just seemed like he just went left for no reason.
Because fame.
Damn.
Money and fame, man, it's a dangerous drug. It's a dangerous combination, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I heard Jay-Z say in a song one time, he said, man, I have to cut myself just to make sure that I still bleed. Because you got so many people around praising you. Anything you say and do, they yes, man, and they going to get your water. You can't do no wrong, and people admire you and idolize you, and you begin to feel like you God. It give you a God type feel. I heard Kanye West say that shit before.
God complex for sure.
Yeah, you get that God complex, man. And these niggas have that God complex the way they feel like a lot of the laws of the streets and a lot of the laws of life don't apply to them no more.
Right.
They feel like they can do and say anything to anybody, and it's cool because I'm such and such. Until it happened to them. And then they realize,
I put the wrong person.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
That's crazy, bro. It just, like, you know, you being who you are, right? You know, you experience that. You know, you go live. Again, that's how we all find out about it. Did you get any backlash from going live? Or like, what was the responses from you going live? Because I'm sure y'all got mutual friends, you know what I mean?
I mean, truthfully, I got a bunch of, cause I'm not an internet.
Exactly.
I just did that shit
because you were frustrated probably like.
I did it. I don't go to I didn't do that out of frustration. I'm not gonna say that.
Right.
I did that strategically because I'm not an internet. I do a lot of shit that'll never be in the internet. I never could put it on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, Jeezy mentioned me in a song. He was talking about, you know, I was a serial killer. Like this is what the streets talked about. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that that's true,
right.
But these niggas know what it is with me.
Right.
So I did that, like I said though, on some strategic shit. I said to myself, if I can't get the money, this ain't gonna pay my money. I'm gonna get my money out the blogs. You know what I'm saying? So calling me like, bro, why you went to the internet? It ain't happening if it ain't on the internet. You know what I mean? You know how much I done out here that ain't on the internet, don't even know happened. If niggas knew my real life, my real legacy, if that shit was on the internet, it ain't happening if it ain't happen. If it ain't recorded, it ain't happen.
Right. Do you feel like that's why so many of the young niggas are actually rapping about it, like, you know, word for word, like you see King Von and shit, they was bragging about it. So
yeah, I think they doing this shit on some reckless shit though.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? They just really think it's okay until they end up in court.
Right.
And they be using those lyrics against them.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? With me, I did it on some strategic shit.
Right.
Knowing it ain't no murder. Right. Knowing it's just a that didn't play with my money. You know what I'm saying? So since you want to play with money, now I'm finna let the world know that you play with a lot of money. And everybody know this though. Like
so that's the word around town.
I mean, everybody who he didn't dealt with, anybody. I can call a million, you know what I'm saying, names. I ain't gonna be name dropping.